I'm usually pretty uplifting. Today I'm going to just be real. 9%. 9% is the percentage of people who start the new year with intentions, goals, resolutions, and end the year achieving them. Pretty bad, sort of. However, I have some good news. We're going to flip. You knew I'd do that. We're going to flip to the good news. So the good news is there's ways to increase your odds so that you are the 9%. And maybe as a group and as a community and as a world, we can up-level that to a much higher percent. Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips of ways to do this. And your next step is to, if you're a wisdom warrior already, just follow your calendar invitation and come on February 5th. And if you're not a wisdom warrior already, for God's sake, sign up. It's free and come. So here we go with the tips. Again, that's February 5th, 12 to 1 Eastern, because we're going to be talking in far more detail and getting the rubber to meet the road on this. This is really important if you actually want to do the things you said that you wanted to do just a few weeks ago. So the first thing that's really important to know is that whatever you say you wanted to do, make it small, very small. What we do, you know this, is we're like, okay, I'm gonna eat vegan and I'm gonna run 5 miles a day and I'm going to increase my wealth by, 50% and I'm gonna read a book a week and, like all of this. We've got to make it really small. There's a Tiny Habits book by Jim Kwik, and one of my clients told me about this. He started things so small that he flossed 1 tooth a day because he just wanted to get in that small, teeny weeny, tiny habit of that. So step 1 and tip 1 is to make it small. Tip 2 is to make it repeated. Well, obviously, right? Sure, but how often do you really do that? And the way to make it repeated is to habit hook. So let's just say you're in a, like myself, I get up and the first thing I do is I make myself a cup of coffee. Maybe I should have that glass of lemon water, but you know what? I don't. I have my cup of coffee. And what I can do is I can habit hook my cup of coffee onto what the habit is I want to do. So for example, when I first was trying to do my physical therapy back exercises, which I was having a really hard time doing, what I did was I just did it while I had my first cup of coffee, and now that's my routine. And guess what? Over time, I've gotten pretty strong and flexible with this habit. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So the last one is importance. It actually has to be important. And it sounds so obvious. Well, of course it has to be important. But let me tell you something. The other thing I was reading in Forbes before I started this video or article, if you're reading it, was a statistic about the kinds of goals people made. And mostly they made their New Year's goals all about kind of their health and well-being. Beautiful. I think it's really important to have goals around your health and well-being. Friggin' men, that is awesome. But here's the problem. Very few made it all about their career, their influence, their deep work in the world, the things that really matter to them. Shocker. That's a big deal. That's a game changer. So stop and think about that for a second. When I was musing about that, I thought, oh, I got it now. We say we want health. Everybody says it. But yet 80% of Americans are overweight. It's true. So the truth is that we really don't want it as much as we want other things. Wow. Now, as a business and life and productivity coach, what I know is when it comes right down to it, I've seen this time and time and time and time and time again. People will, they're scared, but they'll put their money down when they truly believe it's going to change their lives. They're going to actually finally really make a living that they deserve. And it's scary. It's scary, but they do it. And then once they do it, they're committed to it because that's a lot of money when they do the big business coaching with me. So it's like, oh, so they do that because the truth is that's what they really want. They don't really want the health. They do, but they don't really want the health. What they really want is an amazing lifestyle, a really big influence. So that third thing, importance, is critical. And it's the frosting on the productivity cake. It's success cake. It's their why. It's their ikigai, their reason for being, that deep discernment, that platter on the cake. It's what they really do when they look at their calendar and their checkbook. What are they spending their time and money on? And it's probably not their health. It's their running off to webinars, trying to figure out the best marketing secrets, whatever it is. They're sort of running after these shiny objects thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to blah, 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 so I can blah, blah, blah. And guess what that does? Distraction, procrastination, feeling of not good. And, oh wait, where's the ice cream? Boom. So let's turn this all around. Let's get those three things in order. Let's take those three things, those small steps, those repeated steps, and make sure that the steps you're taking are of the utmost importance so that you can be one of those 9% and so that we can up-level that 9% to far beyond that. So come along to Wisdom Warriors on the 5th of February. It's really important that you do that because what I didn't tell you was one of the secrets besides, paying all this money. And by the way, Wisdom Warriors is free, is community. There will be all these like-minded, beautiful souls, mostly entrepreneurs, mostly people that want to make a difference in the way they make a difference. And I love witnessing, supporting, leading you all. It is my honor, my privilege, and it's my heart and soul's absolute joy to watch this happen and to allow you to walk in to your greatness beyond anything you may have possibly thought was possible. So please come, please comment below, what is my stated goal and what is my real goal? What is the real thing that I want this year? Not just the thing I said. And the thing I said was health. But what do I really want beyond what I said? Comment below. I can't wait to see you on the 5th. In the meantime, feel free to reach out. I am here for you. Have a good one. Bye.